Hi everyone, it's Adam again. Welcome to Adam's Ministry. I've been through my book, the Jericho book that I just published earlier this year, and also some videos I put online, the summary video, the Jericho summary, which is great. You get everything that's included, just a little brief summary, so that's worth checking out. But I was always going to do some extra videos on end time prophecy and the book of Revelation in particular, because I've had a go at decoding all of the book of Revelation, and I've come up with some interesting results. Yeah, very interesting. Certainly opened my eyes a bit, and I'm sure it will open yours as well. But basically, I'm going to be going over the beast mentioned in the book of Revelation and the whore of Babylon. Okay, now the whore of Babylon. A lot of people I've seen, for some reason, seem to think that she is a church, but historically the whore of Babylon is a reference to the pagan goddess of Babylon, the old Babylon in Iraq, Ishtar, pronounced Easter. But yeah, Ishtar, she was a pagan goddess of sex, a fertility goddess, war and love. But yeah, what's very interesting here is this pagan goddess was the centre of worship in the old Babylon, and also in Nineveh. Okay, this was another huge city, an empire of the Assyrians, and originally she was an Assyrian goddess. Okay, but the Babylonians, they worshipped her also. And in both cases, yeah, she was responsible for their eventual demise. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just explain who she is, the influence she now has on the rest of the world, how she has spread to many parts of the globe while riding the beast, as John mentions in Revelation. Now, what I found is incredible. Like I said, it opened my eyes, and yeah, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people just remain oblivious and ignorant to this, even though she has infested every household, okay, Ishtar, and this idol worship for mankind is undergoing on a daily basis in the comfort of his own living room. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's idolatry, it's a violation of the first and second commandments, and the nation that is responsible for this will be severely punished. Okay, it has infected the rest of the world, and it's succeeded. Satan has succeeded in dumbing down society with its daily idol worship, and that's what I'm going to go over in this video. The beast, okay? The beast is a nation. Now, there are many references of the beast. You know, there's the Antichrist, the beast. There's a false prophet who will make man worship an image of the beast and the Antichrist. The beast, I believe, is, well, we all know is a reference to Satan, but I believe it's also a reference to the entire world that Satan has power over, and also a nation. Beast as a nation. I'm going to be going over the beast as a nation and how she has just infested every household, as I said, and infected the entire world. Made the whole world drink of her poison, as is mentioned in Revelation. Yeah. So, what I'm going to go over is Ishtar. Okay, so most of you will know who this is. Okay, most of you will have seen this. Okay, the Statue of Liberty enlightening the world. It's known as the Statue of Liberty enlightening the world. Okay. In New York, right, let's put that up there. And yeah, it's supposed to represent an ancient goddess, Roman goddess, Libertas. Okay, the goddess of liberty, of freedom, which the Americans fought for. And valiantly won during the Revolution, okay, which is fair enough. And to assert that this statue is some kind of idol that everyone in New York is worshipping is, you know, it sounds ridiculous, and it is. But just out of interest, what does this actually represent? Okay, and the two things important here. Firstly, the man who built this statue, he was a Freemason. Okay, and secondly, its ancient origins. Okay, now, yes, it was. It represented the Roman goddess Libertas, but Libertas was the Roman equivalent of Ishtar. Okay, who I just mentioned. Yeah, the goddess of the old Babylon in Iraq, and also Nineveh, a pagan goddess that these civilizations were worshipping, and which led to their demise. Okay, their utter devastation. Now, just to give you some idea, this is a carving of Ishtar. Okay, in the Louvre Museum, I was able to use this image as long as I credit the source. And as you can see, she's holding up a torch, and this is Ishtar enlightening the world. Okay, exactly the same as Statue of Liberty, enlightening the world. And she was often shown with 7 spikes on her head, again just as the Statue of Liberty has 7 spikes also. So there we go, that's the ancient origins of this statue. It's a pagan goddess, and it didn't turn out too well for the people of Nineveh or the old Babylon. Okay, I mean they were conceited, arrogant, angry. I mean the Assyrians, they didn't really have any law either. Anything was permitted. You know, there weren't many moral values there. You know, not these core values that should exist. So yeah, very, very worrying this. And some of you may also have noticed that Ishtar enlightening the world is also the logo for Columbia Pictures. Okay, which, as I have mentioned, has now infested every household. We are worshipping the beast as a nation, okay, in our living rooms, on the television, okay. This is idolatry, okay. It's a violation of the first and second commandments. So there you go. Yeah, the whore of Babylon, Ishtar, Columbia Pictures, enlightening the world. America are enlightening us, and they're encouraging man to follow in their footsteps and engage in idolatry on a daily basis. And Satan has succeeded in dumbing down society, okay. That's what's going on. And that is the overall picture of the beast of Revelation. God will not allow this to continue. Okay, He can't. He can't sit there. He can't bear to watch man continue down this route and just reduce himself to, you know, gibbering idiots. But gibbering idiots just watching TV all the time, not really achieving ultimate potential in life because of this daily idol worship that has been spread to all parts of the globe by the beast.